Hello stalkers, welcome back. Yes, you read it right. If at all you are someone with a weak heart, then please do not watch this video. If you are strong enough, then continue watching it, else you may skip this video. So before I proceed with our markets, let's have a quick review of how other financial markets did. We will start with Saudi Tadawul. We can see today it opened with a big gap down. It was down by more than 5.5% when it opened. As of now, it's showing some signs of recovery. If I go down to lower time frame, that is 15 minutes chart, we can clearly see it opened right here at around this point. It went further low. This is the gap down opening. This is very bad. I have not seen Saudi market down by more than 5% till the time it was COVID. And after that, we never saw this kind of dump or this kind of panic scenario. As of now, it's 12:30 as I'm making this video. We can see some signs of recovery, but I think this will be very short-lived. There is a big gap pending to cover. I don't think so it will be covered today. If at all you are wondering why this happened, so let me introduce the elephant in the room. Obviously, it's due to the trade war, recession fears, inflation, geopolitical scenarios, but mainly it's due to the trade war that's happening as of now. So Saudi market is down by 5%. In Friday's session, the last trading session of the week, we saw Dow Jones Industrial Average, that is one of the biggest and major index of USA market. It was down by 5.5%. This is again huge. Let's go up to the daily chart. We can clearly see a big gap down opening again, and this massive red candle was printed, again showing a panic kind of scenario. I have personally not seen that after the COVID. Talking about futures was also down. We talk about gold, it's also down by $77. If we talk about crypto, Bitcoin is also down by $750. Talking about Asian market, in last trading session, we saw Nifty also dropped around 1.57%. This is huge, guys. This is very bad. This is crazy. This is just going insane. Now for our markets, I can take some ideas from here, that is Saudi Tadawul. If at all it can recover somewhat, we can see some signs of relief, but nothing bullish, nothing positive. This can just be a short recovery. What does this mean? Last trading session, market closed somewhere around here, around 11,870 points. Today, it opened with a big gap down around 11,284 points. And from here, if at all it recovers a bit and closes somewhere in the middle, it shows some signs that market is showing strength. There are chances of recovery to the upside if at all there is no negative news. But obviously we cannot put this recovery into a positive bracket. This is also negative. This is just a short recovery. So Saudi market overall, to summarize, is showing huge signs of negativity, huge bearishness, tremendous selling pressure. People are in panic. Investors and traders are just offloading their stocks, coming out of huge losses. So talking about DFM, that is Dubai Financial Market Index, I will go up to the weekly chart, and here we can see something really scary. By the way, if at all you are watching my analysis regularly, right from the top zone I have been mentioning there is a correction due and it's coming and it can be deeper. I had also given you my figures that I'm expecting market to go below this zone, that is 4,500 to 4,800 zone. Unfortunately, that is coming true. Obviously, as a trader and investor, I do not want to see markets bleeding, but this is the fact. Look at this massive huge red candle that is printed on the weekly chart. We are seeing continuously red candles right from 5,393 points. Yes, our markets will also open with a gap up most likely. This will be only because the computer adjusts the opening price at the time of market open, and immediately when it opens you will see a massive drop. Exactly, this is what happened here also. Market open flat and then aggressive selling pressure. By the way, I'm still on the weekly chart. I will show you on the daily how it looks, but analyzing the weekly chart is looking very scary. There are very high chances we may go down further. 4,700, 4,500 can also come if at all there is no positive catalyst coming soon in the market, or I must say a big positive catalyst coming out from USA that will hold the markets from selling pressure. Otherwise, as of now on the weekly chart, it's looking very negative. As of now, when I'm making this video, I don't see any good hope or I don't see any signs that market will reverse from here. It's totally bearish. We are in a panic scenario. We are going through aggressive selling pressure. Let me go down to daily, and this is what I wanted to show. Even in Friday's session, when markets were under pressure, our market opened flat. As I mentioned, this was due to the computer process that adjusts the price at the time of opening. And immediately from here we saw selling pressure. In our markets, most of the time you will not see gap down opening in the index, at least because it's adjusted by the computer. And then onwards we will see continuous selling pressure. It's the same with gap up also. If at all markets are positive, we do not see gap up opening or gap down opening. It's almost flat, and then we see either market going up or down. So on the daily chart, again, it's looking very scary. If you remember, this was the zone that I was telling. This is a support area. Market has taken bounce right into this zone for multiple times. And then we saw a drop to the downside in Thursday's and in Friday's session. Closing is at 4,951. If we talk about next support areas which will not work in this current panic scenario, but it's better to highlight immediate support at 4,900. I think it will be easily taken out. Then we have 4,834, 4,779 points. There are chances we can even go down till 4,700 points. In that scenario, if at all our markets dip 5% from here, then we are looking at around this zone, exactly at 4,700 points. Hopefully I'm wrong and market does not go this lower. If at all it touches this zone, then our next support area is a bit far, that is around 4,500. I repeat again, I hope this does not happen, but definitely tomorrow I'm expecting selling pressure in the market unless and until there is any positive news overnight. If that happens, then obviously this analysis will be invalidated. Market may take a U-turn. Maybe we can get a news that now USA is reversing their tariff policy. In that scenario, market will move up aggressively. But most likely, I'm expecting this scenario to happen. We can see markets are bleeding as of now. There is no signs of recovery or where we can say market will take a pause. Overall, markets are looking very gloomy, very negative. Talking about ADX market index, that is Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. Let's start from the weekly chart. Clearly we are in bear market. It's very negative, and here too I'm expecting a big drop till about 8,974 points. For the last 1 month we are seeing market is continuously declining. We are seeing aggressive selling in the market. If at all tomorrow it opens with a gap down, as I just explained, maybe we might not see the gap down due to the computer process, but obviously once it opens flat we will see continuous selling pressure. If I have to measure the drop, if at all ADX market also drops 5%, which I highly doubt, because usually ADX market does not drop as much as DFM. So if at all we see a drop till about this zone, that is next support area at 8,974 points, then we are looking at around 2.5%. There are chances we may see more selling pressure in that scenario. Then we can say around 5% drop till about 8,776 points. This is looking very scary. In this scenario, we will be back at our lowest point, that is right here from where this swing has started. It will give away all the gains. We are definitely in a bear market. We are in a downtrend. My worry is if at all this support zone does not hold right here. Let me highlight. If this support is also broken, then we have a deeper correction. I hope that does not happen. This is very scary. It can even go down aggressively. Maybe, yes, we may see some bounce after hitting this zone. It can go up, and then again it will try to break this support zone to make a new low. Overall, ADX market on the weekly chart is extremely negative. We are affected by the fundamentals. If I go down to daily, also we can see a negative price action. It's clearly making lower lows and lower highs. It's bearish. We are in a bear market. This support zone will be easily taken out without a doubt, that is 9,160. I have been mentioning right from this area that there are high chances it can come down to hit this zone. But looking at the effect of international markets, I can easily say this will be also broken. We may come down here at 8,974 and even lower areas. Overall, ADX market on the daily chart is also looking very negative. I'm expecting a panic scenario tomorrow. Everything as of now is negative, but let me tell you, this is an opportunity. When there is panic in the market, it gives an opportunity for bulk buyers to start accumulating, as I had explained earlier also. By the way, let me tell you the rule of the market. Bottoms are made in fear, right? Always remember that bottom of the market is made in fear, whereas the top of the market is made in euphoria. When everybody is buying, when there is positive news everywhere, why does the market come down? Why? Because this has topped out. Everybody has purchased into this zone. Now there are no more buyers. Big boys starts to come in and start to sell off to retail investors because they are under FOMO, that is fear of missing out. They think if market has traveled so high, it will continue going higher. If I have missed these opportunities at the bottom, let me buy it right at the top and it will continue higher. Unfortunately, retail traders like us get trapped right at the top, and from here market comes down. So again, to repeat, market bottoms out when there is extreme fear. There are high chances that market will bottom out, and when there is extreme euphoria in the market, there are very high chances that it has topped up. So if at all you may ask, has the market bottomed out? Well, clearly not yet. There are no signs yet that market has bottomed out. If at all that happens, the chart will tell us, chart will not lie. We will definitely see some price action that will give us a clue that now markets has bottomed out, and from here there are chances of reversal. So coming back to my main point, as I just mentioned, when the market is under fear, there are big boys who are accumulating. You can buy some quantities here, hold it. Again, when the market comes down, you can DCA, that is dollar cost averaging. You can buy some more. When the market comes down, again DCA. If at all it comes down, again DCA. Now remember something which is very important. You cannot put in the money that is needed by you. You can only put in the money that you can afford to lose it, because you do not know where is the bottom of the market. So you have to do your financial planning accordingly. You have to discuss this with your financial managers or your financial advisors and then take the decision. I'm just giving you idea for education purpose. By the way, I know it's hard time for all of us. I'm with you. If I was with you when the market was positive or when it was in an uptrend, obviously I will be with you in a downtrend as well. I will be posting my updates regularly as usual. We are together in this. Hit the like button if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stalking.